This lunatic tyrant's name on it. It is now time for the good-hearted people of this land to stand up.
We took to the streets to defend the Kennedy Center, and guess what? Sanity won.
President Trump announced the complete transfer of the institution to Congress in an angry tirade on Truth Social.
After a federal judge laid down the law, President Trump executed the ultimate retreat. Sometimes the trash takes itself out. Diners open. We won one. We got to take victories where we get them, folks. You know.
Yeah, and let's hope that that one little win. Let's hope
it's not all losses.
Yeah,
it's not a little one now. He gave up.
No, but let's hope that one thing kind of like piggybacks onto us and other people and goes, okay, we can undo some of this stuff.
That's exactly right. I mean, thank God for the courts. I mean, you know, they're fighting back. I mean, that was in response to a judge's ruling on the Kennedy Center, and he backed off. And then, you know, we also had a court judge say, you know, what Sheldon Whitehouse calls the cop beater slush fund. We had a judge put that on freeze. They can't spend any of that money right now.
That's going to hurt Turning Point USA because they were planning to get some of that money.
Oh yeah, and the judge ruled, and now there's reporting that inside the White House, I think Susie Wiles primarily, because Susie Wiles has always been against all this retribution stuff and bailing out January 6ers. There's talk that the White House is going to bet that he's going to retreat on that also. And he's retreating on Iran. So we've had 3 retreats this week by Donald Trump. There's hope. There's hope. He's not going to. The dictator is starting to back down. It's happening. That Kennedy Center, you know, we got out there and protested that and had a lot going on. I mean, it makes a difference, you know, when people fight back. I guess I get tired of all this. Doomsday, you know, we can't do anything. There's nothing we can do about it. Here's this guy we got out in Santa hats back.
The tyrant's name on it. It is now time for the good-hearted people of this land to stand up. All you decent people need to rise up, creating a profound political crisis that will actually remove this regime from power.
I'm for it. I'm all for it. I just love a man in a Santa hat calling for a revolution.
Now, do they have time to put together a big concert or whatever at the center for the 250th?
Yeah, I mean, that could be great, wouldn't it? I mean, because he's pulled out the guy that hit Richard Grinnell. He quietly left recently. That's when I thought maybe something was up, because he tried to, you know, he's closed the Kennedy Center. So now the judge, and it wasn't just the name on the wall. The judge ordered they have to reopen the Kennedy Center. And they gotta pull out all this other stuff they're trying to do, and so I mean, if they can get some leadership back in there quick enough to restart it, I'm
get Springsteen and the gang in there to sing.
Yeah, that would be. Well, anyway, we got plenty more fights to go, but we gotta take a win when we get one. And here they are live in New Jersey right now. I think these are actually some of the. Are these MAGAs?
Those are MAGAs.
Yeah.
Oh, did they figure out their megaphone finally?
Yeah, we've been watching them this morning. They've been trying to figure out how to use their microphone. We'll take a moment.
I want the guy in the Persians for Trump T-shirt to take a DNA test.
Well, let's see what they're saying.
With us. Let's go on. Thank you. Talk about someone who needs to go on a hunger strike.
Coming to our country illegally, receiving health care
America first.
Over people like my parents who came to this country the right way. We showed nothing.
So this is Katie. Who is this filming this? This is
It's Mercado Media.
Yeah. So they're
Status Quo is also there. Who else? I just saw another one. Brandon Barlow. He's the ice guy. Brandon Barlow. Oh no! Wait, is Brandon Barlow? No. They keep confusing Andrew Mercado and Brandon Barlow as the same person, so they call Andrew Mercado Brandon. He's like, stop your... One of the Trump guys earlier said, stop your streaming. You are bringing a violent rhetoric to our state and blah, 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 blah. Minnesota didn't know what they were doing and blah, 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 blah. Mm-hmm.
So what's going on here? This is what they call the Laney Hall, where they've got a detention center for a whole bunch. I think a couple hundred of migrant, part of their migrant purge, and they're in there feeding them maggots, and they're on a hunger strike, and they're know nobody knows what kind of medical care. There's at least one pregnant woman there that's not getting any treatment who has diabetes. I mean, it just goes on and on. The atrocities. And I don't know where it ends, but anyway, that's
the thing is, it's like they would be able to do this the way that Obama did this, the proper way, without all of the flashbangs, all the bells and whistles and flashbangs, and spend a lot less money there. It's a waste of money for optics and cruelty. That's all it is. Stephen Miller loves this stuff.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, and you talk about the money. I mean, just the growth of ICE alone. I mean, these bars here just show the growth in the spending on ICE. And that on the right there is Trump's bar. Look at the jump. That's how much money they've added. And then when you compare what ICE and Border Patrol, those are the two bars on the left, are spending to other things, other functions, like Pell Grants, ACA subsidies. That's the Obamacare subsidies, NASA. I mean, these guys are spending way more than all these other agencies, and even when you compare them to like other law enforcement agencies, it's like triple the funding for FBI. I mean, this is all ICE. I mean, people just don't realize how much money we are funneling into this thing. Something that most people want abolished. I mean, 60% of the country is now saying they don't even want ICE, and
then they don't even take they don't even get bids for the contracts. We're spending way more than we need to. There was one warehouse for people, concentration camp. It's been months ago, but it was like 10 times what it was on the market for. It was like 10 times market value. It was what we ended up paying for it as taxpayers. And it's
Dupre, hello, good morning, Dupre.
Good morning. Oh, I didn't see Eggery. Hi, Eggery.
Eggery's here. Eggery's
you know what they
celebrating
need? You know what they need?
Eggery, are you celebrating the liberation of Kennedy Center? Eggery's been celebrating that all morning. I know he's been excited.
Don't they realize it was really for that senator in Louisiana? That's what he was aiming it for.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, that's that John Kennedy. Right.
There was some moderator or some moderate commentator on MS Now. He tried to make a joke like that, but it just fell flat.
Well, that's not a bad one. I'll take it. Oh, now why is Dexter's face covered up by the commenters? I haven't figured out that layout. So that layout's better.
What is your hat, Dexter?
Yeah, I couldn't see your hat, Dexter.
Oh, nice.
Army veteran.
I got my red hat on to confuse maggots. This is actually Cowboy Bob's art gallery in Lubbock, Texas. The
tornado going there.
Yeah.
Hey, did you see the tear gassing last night in New Jersey? They tear gassed a lot of people.
Yeah.
We've got. I'll go back to that. I put it up. We've got the live footage. Looks like they're doing some singing. This is live in New Jersey right now. I like the flowers on their guitars. I can't quite. Is that sounds like gunfire in the background? I hope that's not what it
I
is.
think it's wind.
It's
Yeah.
wind.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, or pepper balls down the way.
Yeah, I think this is now 8 days. This protest is into its 8th day, and it's right there in the national media headquarters of New York and New Jersey. So I think it's going to get. I think this one's going to grow in terms of attention it's getting.
All we have to do is let doctors in to check on people, to make sure that they have good food, to make sure that there's nothing wrong there, to check on people. That's all they've got to do is let legislators and doctors in, and maybe camera crew, and they won't do it because they're lying. And every single person that owns one of those facilities, they need to.
What did you say, Dex?
Running the food there, they need to
let them strain the gruel to get the worms out of it. Last night about all the worms in the food.
You sound like you speak from experience. Did you have to do that in Vietnam or something?
No. I never had any of that.
Along with the federal government.
Well, we had to fight some rats.
JD, there you go.
We had to fight some rats last night.
You had to fight rats.
I had to fight some. We had to fight some rats last night. Yeah, we're voting for. We're having our mayor's race. The only mayor who's specifically talking about getting rid of the rats is the one we're voting for. He put that on his flyer. I got all the flyers together, and I said, "Okay, which one of them is going to get rid of rats?" And there was only one who had it on his flyer that he's going to get rid of rats, and that's the one I'm voting for. I don't know who the hell he is. I don't know. That's all I know about him.
My favorite rat video is the one in New York City where they showed a rat carrying a big piece of pizza away.
Yeah.
Okay, so I did find exactly what Mikey Sherrill said last night.
Okay, I want to get to the bottom of it. This is the governor of New Jersey who's ordered the police in to the.
She was deploying state police to Laney Hall to establish designated protected protest zones and vehicle checkpoints. Now, this was last night. So it says the intervention was designed to ease tensions and cool things down. But under the arrangement, federal ICE officers agreed to stand down and withdraw from the immediate protest perimeter, allowing for the New Jersey State Police to take over. She said the de-escalating of the situation prevented federal authorities from having a pretext to expand their operations in the state. Well, the problem was they expanded it, but then ICE still was sending out flashbangs and things like that. And the local police are doing it too.
Claire.
Hi, Claire.
Hi.
Oh, Claire's here.
How are you?
Claire.
How's it going?
Well, first of all, we're celebrating that we won one. Trump has retreated on the Kennedy Center. We got to take wins when we get them.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Oh, and dear Lordian makes a graceful entrance.
Who?
Beer Lordian over in comments.
Oh, Beer Lordian, top of the morning. Oh, yeah, that's sweet. That's sweet. Told us who you are. That's who you are, Beer Lordian. We know now. Just like my Angela said, when they tell you who they are, believe them.
So fill me in. Where's this video from?
This is live in New Jersey right here and now. Katie grabbed this for us from Mercado. And what we're discussing is the governor I guess I'll withhold judgment. I'm not sure. Maybe she needed to do this. She created a protest zone where these protesters, both sides, can hang out and be free from ICE harassment. And but we're not sure their ICE is actually following that. Anyway, this is what we're looking at. Is this? We've seen some on both sides. So the trouble with these these free press zones is sometimes you get both sides in there, and then they start attacking each other. So you haven't really reduced the violence. So it looks like that's what's going on here. They're yelling at each other. Is that what's? We'll turn the volume up.
Yeah.
Oh, it just froze. There it is. Yeah. So here are the ICE supporters on one side. Well, they got them barricade between them.
Why don't the anti-ICE people just start screaming, "Release the Epstein files! Release the Epstein files!"
There you go. Yeah.
And see if they disagree, because if they want to protect their pedophile, let them do it in public.
Right.
This reminds me of when the Klan had a resurgence 25 years ago where I live, and they had barricades like that, and they were all screaming at each other across one street. They had barricades like that.
Huh.
Pro-Klan, and they were about equal, pro-Klan and against the Klan. That was just 25 years ago.
Yeah.
Hey, why has Cory Booker kind of dropped off the list of potential presidential candidates in 28?
Has he?
It just seems to me like he has. Am I wrong?
I don't know who keeps the list. I mean,
I just haven't heard anything about it.
We need an official list keeper.
He takes a lot of AIPAC money. Maybe they told him to get out.
It just seems like he hardly ever shows up except anywhere but MS Now for 2 minutes.
Doesn't
And
even do a book
CNN.
tour
He
or
was on
something?
CNN yesterday.
Okay, well, maybe I'm probably wrong, and I just thought.
No, I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm supporting your point. That's where he's showing up, is on cable news TV.
Yeah, that's just my perception. That I just, you hear about Westmore and you hear about a bunch of other ones, but you don't hear too much about Cory Booker.
No.
Pedophile.
Oh, they're doing that. They're doing what you said, Blue. They're hollering about Epstein. I think they're saying.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, did they hear me? Oh, good.
Pedophiles. All they're saying, screaming at it. Yeah.
Cool.
Well, he is a goddamn pedophile.
He is.
Let's see what old Beer Lordian has to say about that.
I don't understand why they love their pedophiles so much.
Yeah. Well, I mean, and let's not leave out Paxton. I mean, let's pull him into this anytime we talk about it. I wonder
what that guy has on Paxton that Paxton let him
Absolutely. I mean, that story has legs.
He didn't just let him escape free on 3 years of pedophilia, of child rape, with 1 day in jail and not even having to register as a sex offender.
Right.
He's got something on Paxton.
Well, there was a woman on CNN this morning, and she said she much prefer Paxton instead of Tallarico because of the gender issue and the transgender and the vegan and all that list of stuff. They just threw out there, and I thought, where's she coming from?
Well, I like the campaign that they're staying on this. I mean, here it is. This is that thing I made yesterday. I'm going to keep playing it.
It has taken to calling you Talafrica.
Well, I think if Ken Paxton is worried about freaks, he should stop giving Epstein-style sweetheart deals to pedophiles.
So there's the counter, and they're bringing up this Hoffman case where a wealthy lawyer who got a break from Paxton on prosecution, and that's how this campaign's got to go. They're doing rapid fire response.
He should stop giving Epstein-style sweetheart deals to pedophiles.
Hey, Katie.
Yeah.
Are you there? Did you catch what I was playing underneath that?
Yes, I did.
Bangaranga. That was Dara, the winner of the Eurovision. That's Dara. What I'm using. I'm going to use that for all our TV ads. I'm making our own TV ads for our favorite candidates. So I'm open to suggestions, and that's going to be our theme music for all our TV ads. Bangaranga. Welcome to the riot.
Bangaranga's a winner. We like winners.
Yeah. And the other lyric in that I like is "Welcome to the riot." Bangaranga. We got to get that catching on. Bangaranga. Oh, we got some more folks over here in the comments. Just like Trump, not on the sex offenders list.
Yeah. And I'm sorry, but people need to be held accountable for what they do, especially to children and women. Sorry.
Yeah.
Adjudicated rapists.
Robert Muerto, I think I hope what you're referring to is this guy we're talking about, Hoffman in Texas. One of the things Paxton did in the deal was that he didn't have to be put on the sex offenders list. I assume that's what Robert Muerto is talking about.
I hope his face is plastered everywhere in Texas because you should not let your child near this man.
There is no issue. All deaf lep. Why is Biden suing? You know what? I saw that. Why is Biden? Anybody catch that? I forgot now what was that case?
He's suing to block the release of dozens of hours of audio connected to.
That's right.
It was basically what it is there are conversations between Biden and Mark. I'm going to butcher his last name, but it's Zawitzer or something like that. He was the author that worked with Biden on the memoir about his son, Beau.
Yeah.
And back then, the records were actually obtained by the DOJ, then special counsel Robert Hur, who was appointed by Merrick Garland to investigate Biden. Which I don't understand. But
and that was the testimony where the prosecutor leaked that he said his summation of it was that Biden was addled in that conversation and couldn't remember his son's when his son died and different things. And that's the one. So I mean, clearly they're just trying to release the White House to counter all this discussion about Trump's declining state.
Sean Barbarella says
they're just going back to Biden derangement syndrome to say, see, he's not so bad because Biden was worse. It is. I mean, this is Biden whataboutism, Biden derangement syndrome.
Oh yeah,
yeah. So that's why he's suing.
But Sean Barbarella says he's in perfect health. He's perfectly fit to serve.
Right. And they're not releasing the medical records from the day before the fiscal that he got.
But we can tell that he's not when he's falling asleep, when he's got bruises all over, when he can't walk a straight line some of the time.
You know, if Biden feels put upon, maybe he could get some of that slush money. That's
exactly. Yeah. Line up for the. I now call I use Sheldon Whitehouse's line every time I refer to that, the cop beater slush fund.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Trump did not have a good day yesterday.
On a bunch of fronts. That's why I'm calling it, man. That's why I'm calling it. Here come the judges. I mean, not only did he get a ruling against him on the Kennedy Center, he got a ruling against him on the cop beater slush fund. And the White House is talking about just giving up that whole mess. But the other thing that happened was Clarence Thomas stepped out of line in the Alabama redistricting case when the appellate court down there threw that the Republican redistricting out. They appealed to the Supreme Court, and yesterday, the way it works, Clarence Thomas is the judge for that circuit, so he rejected their appeal. It's a temporary thing, but it's still a rejection. So their appeal to the Supreme Court is not going forward, and they're running out of time. The election's coming up. So for the way it stands right now, trying to keep blacks from voting in Alabama is on hold. It's on hold, even thanks to Clarence Thomas. So the thing is, Clarence Thomas, he's not going to get his summer vacation paid for by the billionaires with that ruling. I think he's going to have to figure out some way to get back in favor with the billionaires.
He's probably in hot water and he's trying to save his ass for some other reason that we don't know about.
Well, I keep wondering if they're pressing him to quit so they can appoint somebody in case they lose the Senate in the midterms.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of the Senate, Egri says no, don't give up, Egri. no way Democrats win Texas. Said, don't give up. Don't give up.
So here's the thing: there was a Republican group that had to tell its members to stop posting support of Tallarico.
Oh, really?
Yes, it was a Republican group that said, please stop supporting Tallarico because they hate Paxton. And they had to tell them to stop supporting Tallarico, and it's a Republican group. So
well, I took a hard look at, because I'd heard some of the coverage, and I looked at some of the numbers. I mean, the turnout, we saw all those big percentages where Paxton won 70% of the vote, like in Clark County, one of the heavily Hispanic counties. I think it's Clark. Is that the right name? Down along the border. I think it's the biggest Hispanic county, percentage Hispanic county in the country. But anyway, you know how many people voted in that county? 90 Republicans voted.
Yeah.
And they've got 90,000 in registered voters. And Trump won in the last election, got 9,500 votes in that county, and Paxton got 90. I mean, yeah, sure, he won 70% of the vote, but of 90 voters. I mean, that's the kind of turnout that we saw in Texas for this. And that matters.
Texas Trivia had a really good breakdown of that, and it was not. I mean, runoffs are always kind of weird anyway if anybody's going to show up, but they don't like Paxton.
Well, don't give up, Agri. Hang in there. I do think it's going to be a struggle. I'd give it a 50-50 chance just to be.
Well, I mean, when Tallarico was having rallies too, so many people that they interviewed were Republicans that were like, he's got the message I want to hear.
Yeah.
So, and then Paxton calling him six-gender Jimmy. I think he meant cisgender.
Well, no, I mean that's actually something. I wish that's what it was, but I'm afraid it is more than that.
I thought you just mispronounced it, just like excursion and incursion.
Yeah. I mean, unfortunately.
But
that is what here it is. I mean, here's what they're talking about. I pulled this. It's a state legislative committee hearing where they were fighting over a bill to.
Okay.
And I want us all to be aware of it.
And now listen to what. And the thing is, we got to pay attention to this because they're going to keep talking about it.
Biological sexes. In fact,
but it's true though. I think there's more than 6 actually.
I know. But we got to address this in the full context of what he says, for one thing, because they're just clipping this testimony. This is from a few years ago when he testified.
But they're talking about
on that bill.
They're talking about biology.
I mean, I'm just saying. Let's listen to what he actually says, the full thing, and then we got to figure out how to deal with it, because it can't be ignored.
The thing I want us all to be aware of is that modern science obviously recognizes that there are many more than 2 biological sexes. In fact, there are 6, which honestly, Representative Hefner surprised me too. Surprised me too, because I am not well versed in this issue area. I'm not a scientist. I'm a politician, a lot worse than a scientist.
Who could not be here today, and several scientific studies proving that the.
So that's what they're basing it on. That testimony.
Well, we know Republicans aren't strong on science.
Right. Yeah, I mean, that's one way to pitch it. It's anti-science.
It's anti-science.
Yeah, that's
well, this morning on CNN, they were harping on the binary God thing more than they were the 6 sexes.
Well, they're going to get on that too. Now, he's got a little more cover of that because that's in the Bible. He's got a Bible quote. I think Apostle Paul actually said that. So, Tallarico's response to that is, well, take it up with Apostle Paul, because I'm just quoting him. So he's got that one. He's got the cover on that one. And the vegan thing, here's how the campaign dealt with the vegan thing, and I'm a little unsure about this also. I mean, take a look at this.
He's not a vegan.
Put out. I mean, I'm sorry, but I have never seen anybody eat barbecue ribs like that.
It's a turkey leg.
Oh no.
That's a rib.
Okay, so let's go into how Trump eats pizza. He's from New York, and he can't even.
Okay, yeah, we can do whataboutism. I agree with that. That works. But we gotta address what is going on here. I mean,
I can't see it, so I don't know.
Oh, you can't. That's right. You got Apple. Apple doesn't let you see our pictures.
Well, he is eating ribs like a turkey leg, so.
Yeah, I mean, he's holding one in with a napkin. Now, I really got it. I got into the. I mean, I ate a lot of ribs. I mean, maybe now that we're getting into grilling season, we'll have ribs probably twice a month. And the trouble with eating, if you eat a rack of ribs, first of all, who holds up a whole half rack of ribs, to eat at once, and who holds it with a napkin, which actually I think that's not a bad idea. But anyway, but he's eating the bony end. I mean, where his mouth is where the bones stick out on the side of the rack. There's no meat there.
If he was
is
a
he
vegan,
eating the bone?
If he was a vegan, he would not even pick up that rack of ribs. If he was a vegan, because they are up there, like it's an ethical thing. It doesn't even have. I mean, they would not even let you take a picture of them holding a rack of ribs. First of all, second thing is the vegan thing is actually they're afraid of soy. Like my family won't eat soy milk or anything because they think that it has plant estrogens and that it will feminize them.
Oh my God!
So they call vegan men soy boys, and it makes them feminine. So that's the other thing. So that's the other thing of it is they're trying to feminize him.
Oh my God, I love
and we know how Republicans love women. They hate women. So
yeah.
And why did they go there? I mean, did the campaign have to put the Texas flag shirt on him? I mean, isn't that just over the top a little bit? I mean, do you know how many people I've seen wear that shirt? That's like a common thing. That's a common thing down there. That is I'm just saying, think, people, think. When you're responding to these things, think it through. Don't have him eat a half rack of ribs like it's a turkey leg, and don't go over the top and put a damn flag on his face on his shirt. I mean, think.
Did they put a cowboy hat on him too?
No, they didn't do that.
Okay, I was going to say because people there's certain areas like Dallas, you don't really see people in hats and boots, but if you go to Fort Worth, people are wearing cowboy hats and boots all the time. It's really weird. It's like, and it's so close.
Yeah, you're right.
Hey, Blue, do all the cars still have that bumper sticker? Don't mess with Texas.
A lot of them still do. Yeah.
I see them up
but
around
now here. I give them credit for this. They're embracing. This is the actual official.
I ordered one.
Yeah, this is the official Tallarico website. This is the campaign merchandise website, and they are embracing the Now, I like this. This is funny. It's clever. It's in your face. It's taking it right to the merits of the American. It's like, yeah, we're proud of it. We're Tallafricos, and we're proud. That's a good way to deal with it. I like that.
Yep.
Now those shirts are $36, by the way. That seems a little pricey to me.
Yeah, well.
No, I take it back. No, it's $26.99, $27.
Craig, you haven't been to a concert lately, have you?
I know. I mean, I freaked out at that yesterday. I was going to get tickets to that Springsteen concert, and I had a meltdown when I saw $125. I mean, that was.
Oh Lord. I don't know when I've spent less than $40 for a T-shirt.
Well, a lot of fundraisers are like $33. I have the radio host I listen to. He's got cancer, and he's got a fundraiser now to help the family, and it's his T-shirts are $32. They sent me one for free because I gave him a good call on the radio.
But yeah, like a big slick weekend is in Kansas City, which is a charity for Children's Mercy Hospital in Kansas City, Missouri. And so like Jason Sudeikis and Paul Rudd and a bunch of guys are here.
Yes.
Yeah, so they have that. So that's this weekend. And we went last year and the shirts were not cheap. But it's for charity, so, and they've raised millions of dollars for that hospital. They have a raffle that's like people are spending 6 figures on stuff. It's crazy.
Well, now Dupre's pointing out that the hardest part about eating good barbecue ribs is getting all the sauce off. I have not thought about actually eating my ribs with the napkin in my hand like Tallarico did. I might try to figure that part out.
Yeah.
Also, I'm going to say
the way I handle that is when I go to Famous Days, I grab a handful of their wet napkins. KFC doesn't give them out anymore, but the little things in the packets that you open them up and
the wet naps.
Mm-hmm.
Wet naps, and Famous Days has those, and I always grab a handful each time I go, and that way I have them at home. That's one thing. But y'all notice how Kentucky Fried Chicken quit serving those? They don't have those anymore. Right?
They don't. When I eat ribs at home, I eat them over the sink with a stream of water running, so I can constantly.
Now, I have to say.
Okay, what were you going to say, Katie?
Tallarico talks about growing up with a single mother.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Maybe that's how his mom taught him how to eat ribs so he doesn't get it on his fingers. Maybe Tallarico might have a ick factor and not like having sticky things on his fingers.
Well, now MAGA's going to say that means he's a mama's boy.
Yeah, but you know what? Real men are in touch with their feminine side. Just saying.
Yeah, we don't need any of this fake excess bullshit.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, that's something MAGA cannot process, is men in touch with their feminine side. Now, Jamie went on over. Jamie's been in the comment section, but she's not on here for some reason. Anyway, I wanted to talk to Jamie. What I want to do going forward is I want to do a serious look at the science on genders, and just get a baseline on what Tallarico was talking about here in this testimony. I mean, right at the beginning. I mean, I just want to deal with this and take it on.
Obviously recognizes that there are many more than 2 biological sexes. In fact, there are 6, which honestly, Representative Hefner.
I mean, okay, I wish you hadn't said that. I wish it wasn't on videotape, but let's just take it on. That's what I said.
It's the University of Colorado that did the study. I remember that.
All right. Yeah.
And I thought it was more than 6. I thought it was more than 6. But
Gregory wants to know if you have Red Lobster bibs at the house.
No, I don't, because I don't eat lobster. Red Lobster, I eat shrimp. Is the difference. So that explains that, Mr. Smartass.
They do have good shrimp there. It's the only thing they got that's any good there.
We've been twice in the last month.
I agree with you, Dupree, but sometimes their mamas be crazy and they make you cut them off for your sanity. Just saying.
Oh, okay. Oh, I know where you're coming from. We've heard about your MAGA your MAGA in-law.
My MAGA in-law? Yeah, we're going to call her that from now on.
Uh-oh, did I just give her a nickname?
Yes, you did. I've been calling her the Wicked Witch of the West for ages.
All right.
Oh, I showed my son a picture of her the other day from when I found my husband's graduation from high school pictures, and she's in one of them. And I said, "That's your grandma." And he goes, "She doesn't look like my grandma. I don't want her as my grandma." Walked away.
That's the great thing about kids, isn't it? I mean,
yeah. Well, he's never met her, and I've never met her either.
4 days ago was my mother's 105th birthday. She passed away.
I saw that on Facebook. Yeah.
Oh, today's Winnie's birthday.
Oh, yeah. You had said it was coming up. Was it 16?
Yeah. 15. Yeah. She's going
15.
She's going to go and get a spa treatment at PetSmart in a little bit.
15.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I meant to share this yesterday, but my video, my toy box wasn't working. My AI helped me fix it today. It's working today. But anyway, I found that this is us at the Mason house. This is George Mason's house. Getting back to my obsession with George Mason. That's Gunston Hall. If anybody gets to DC, it's not far from Mount Vernon. It's kind of the runt, of the litter of the presidential mansions of Monticello and Montpelier and Mount Vernon, but it's really nice. It's a great house, and several families kept it up through the years, so it never fell in disrepair like Monticello did, and it's a great tour, and it's a great way to honor the man, the father of our Bill of Rights, because we would not have a Bill of Rights if it wasn't for this man. Would not have it.
Is there a way to keep Trump from putting gold leaf on all of the statues?
No.
Well, see, that's why winning this suit over the Kennedy Center is so critical, because the issues in that case, the group that brought that case, the Contrarian, they call themselves the Contrarians. It's a bunch of lawyers that are filing these suits, and I don't know if they filed one on that, but they've now established a precedent for use in just what you're talking about. They're gonna bring that also in a case against painting the mall, the basin, the reflecting pool. I mean,
he's ruined, hasn't he? He's ruined the reflecting pool.
Yeah, I mean, it can't. I mean, the whole point of the way it was painted in the first place was so that it would reflect. But I mean, if you paint it blue, then it can't reflect. It's not a reflecting pool anymore.
Not only that, but I think there said something about the paint, and then they also, he drove a motorcade through it, and he did something.
Oh yeah.
So I think he's ruined it, and I think that whoever did it needs to rebuild it, and he needs to pay it out of his crypto crap. They need to accept that.
His crypto.
That'll never happen.
Yeah, never happened yet. Yeah.
He still hasn't paid any of his contractors for decades, right?
Right.
Oh yeah. Those stories are incredible. Those subcontractors. He put a lot of them out of business. I mean, a lot of them out of business.
I mean, he's nothing but a mob boss. It's like, and the whole freaking mafia family needs to go.
That's right. They're going to put the gold on those statues. I don't think they can stop that.
I don't know. I mean, no, don't give up. This case, this decision by this judge in the Kennedy Center has I think he wrote it as almost a template for going against this other stuff. Here's the guy that filed the suit here.
You contrarians. We have been fighting together since day one.
I love this guy.
When we began the Contrarian at the same time as this
is the
wicked
guy that won
and
the case on the
Trump
Kennedy Center
administration. And you've been here for us every step of the way. But right now, we are pleased to announce one of our greatest victories in the battle against Donald Trump's corruption. And we have had so many victories. But in a stunning 1-2 punch, the federal district court here in Washington, D.C., just minutes ago, issued 2 orders. Order number 1, injunction. Donald Trump's name must come off the Kennedy Center. We are restoring the true name, the memory of John F. Kennedy to that building with this court order. And we're fighting back against Donald Trump's corruption. He thinks he can seize as much cash and buildings and national treasures. No, he can't. And number 2, he's also enjoined from closing the Kennedy Center until the law is followed, from stopping programming.
That's my kind of lawyer. He's excited.
He's always like that. He's always 100%.
They did a good job. I mean, I read that when they first filed the complaint, because it was driving me nuts that nobody was filing a lawsuit against that Kennedy Center, and then they did. And when I read it, I thought, these guys have got it figured out. I mean, they're going at it just the right way. They had all the right arguments, and it's a template. Like I say, you can use this against the reflecting pool, the gold on the statues, maybe even the ballroom. I mean, they've got a plan here, and I think it's going to work in the end.
Okay, now I feel
especially
better
if Trump gives up. Yeah,
feel better about it now.
There's a lot of see the principles of the fascist playbook. There's 2: is you fool the stupid and you demoralize everybody else. And when we get demoralized, they win. That's why we got to stay.
So stay pissed off.
Yeah. And here's the next right thing. What's everybody got planned for June 14th? Because no king. It's so new now. I don't even know what the events are going to be yet. Although there's one, they're going to have a big concert Bette Midler's doing in New York. That's going to be on live stream. They're doing that. But I don't know what. But the thing is, people right now, if you want to host an event, you can go over there to nokings.org.
It's also Flag Day. It is also World Blood Donator Day. So if you can donate blood, donate blood.
But it's a Sunday.
Well, Trump
still,
is
you can
not
donate
the real
blood.
family name. The real family name is Drumpf. I wonder if June the 14th is really his birthday, or did he change it to make it Flag Day?
You never know. I want to see his long-form birth certificate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he
was born in the United States.
He never acknowledged. Do you know how he never acknowledged being born, that his family, his ancestors came from Germany? That didn't come until the scrutiny of a presidential campaign, and he just couldn't lie about it anymore. All through his business career in New York, he always claimed his family came from Norway. That started with his father, Fred Trump. Always said that because he dealt with a lot of Jewish people in Queens. He sold a lot of apartments to Jewish people, and he didn't want them to know that his family heritage was Germany, because this goes back into like the 40s, and so he claimed he was, and that whole family for all those years always claimed their. And so I mean, it all started. That was the great irony of him lying about Obama's heritage. He spent decades lying about his own heritage.
His dad was involved with the American Bund, the German Nazi American Bund.
Yeah.
So why is he lying about his ancestry and then doing that publicly?
Plus being a slumlord of all time, the worst slumlord of New York.
Yeah. When they, the Justice Department caught him, this goes back into the 50s. I mean, they caught him when black people would apply for their apartments in Queens. On the applications, they were the staff were instructed to put in on the application. That way, they knew to reject it. And they were that overt about it. And the Justice Department caught them and brought a case against them over it. And that's how Trump ended up hiring Roy Cohn. They were going to settle, and he ran into Roy Cohn, or I think it was a social occasion, and Trump was telling him about his father was going to settle this case, and Roy Cohn, you can't settle that case, you got to fight. And so he took Roy Cohn to his father, and they hired Roy Cohn, and he beat the case. They ended up settling something for a lot less than they were going, and that's how he got hooked up with Roy Cohn, defending him against racism in renting apartments.
Jeez.
So nokings.org. If you want to host, people can still, you can sign up to host your own party on June 14th in your neighborhood. That's the way No Kings operates. This last one in May, for May Day, they had like something like, how many was it, Blue? It was like 3,000 just events. Because people
well, you had one
stepped
in your
up and hosted their own parties.
Well, you had one in your neighborhood, and then didn't you walk up to the? Did you walk up to the thing? No, that was a different one.
Yeah.
That was a different one.
I didn't host it. I mean, I went to one that others.
It was
did,
in like DuPont Circle or someplace.
But yeah, you can on this page that I've got up here, you can go to find an event. Right now there's just one in Rockville, Maryland, near me, in Frederick, Maryland, but there'll be others pop up here as people start hosting them. Mm-hmm. And then you can go over, to the main page, and they've got a place where you can host a watch party here. You just click that. They're calling this right. Yeah, here's what they're having in New York. So far, the lineup for June 14th concert in New York is Bette Midler, Rufus Wainwright, Sasha Allen, Joy Reid, Wilson Cruz, Broadway singers, Joy Reid, and Jane Fonda. And Jane Fonda and Patti Smith. Yeah. So
Patti Smith.
That's going to be a live stream, and then what they're trying to set up is people host parties and to watch the live stream. That's one thing you can do if you want, is just host a party and get yourself a big 60-inch TV and and watch the live stream. That'd be fun. That's the thing. It's not hard. You can make what I like about No Kings is they make these events fun. I mean, it's serious and we're angry and all that, but people wear funny costumes and have a good time also, which is what pisses them off.
That's what I think is the problem with New Jersey. Nobody's wearing funny costumes or being goofy about it. It's all, you know,
only the two.
Nobody has dildos they're throwing at people.
Only the two singers.
That was pure. Minneapolis did the dildo thing. That was pure.
Yes,
genius.
we did.
And I love the frogs up in Oregon and Washington or wherever they were at, and the inflatable frogs and inflatable unicorn costumes.
Yeah.
And whimsy. Fascists don't know what to do with whimsy.
They don't.
Exactly. Humor. Yeah. They don't. Absolutely. Yeah. It just puzzles the hell out of them.
It does. So that's why you scare them with the weird.
Now here's the live shots back in New Jersey here. I can't really tell. It looks like things are at kind of a standoff right now, I guess.
Yeah, some of them. Somebody put up a picture of Doug Emhoff's daughter, and she's wearing like a onesie with a cat ears bonnet on. And then they put it up next to a picture of Barron Trump, looking down his nose, wearing a suit, looking down his nose. And they're like, one of these is where and they were trying to make it look like Barron Trump is the normal one. It's like, no, he looks like a sociopath.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
he looks like he's the next Patrick Bateman.
I don't know who that is.
Oh, American Psycho, the movie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, he doesn't look right.
No,
he looks
demonic.
Yeah.
In Jersey, anything's legal as long as you don't get caught.
Members have a statutory right.
Now here's who showed up at New Jersey.
Nadler.
Nadler and Dan Gooden. I love Dan. He was on the scene, and they actually did get in there for a couple hours. But here.
And what did they see? Did they report?
That's statutory right. And we know that the conditions inside are terrible. We know there are 300 hunger strikers. We know that people have died in here because of lack of medical attention. And it's our right to go in and see, and we'll see if they honor that right.
Mr. Goldman, any words? Yeah, I think the stories that we've heard out of here are horrific and unfortunately consistent with what we've been hearing across the country, and ICE continues to blatantly lie about the conditions in all of these detention facilities. I've been to MDC in Brooklyn, where the immigration folks are treated like criminals, even though they have no criminal record. And we want to make sure that these conditions here are going to be dealt with, and more importantly, that if they are as bad as everybody seems to say, including those who have been in here and their family members, then why on earth are the Republicans trying to give ICE more money to brutalize and terrorize our communities and to treat them inhumanely in criminal detention facilities? It's unacceptable.
We also know.
Well,
I still say sue whoever is in charge of providing meals, whatever meal service it is. You provided meals that are rotten and are a health hazard, and therefore I'm going to sue the fuck out of your company.
And there's a woman in there that's got a lump on her breast that she can't get a mammogram. There's a man in there with colon cancer. He can't get treatment, and the story goes on.
And diabetes or people with diabetes. Absolutely, yeah. And I mean, here's some of the.
It's a concentration camp.
This was night before last. This is when they were tear gas. I guess this is why the governor of New Jersey has stepped in, because this was starting to get out of hand.
Yeah,
and I guess that's why they created a place for them to be.
Who's the veteran, the ginger veteran, the angry ginger?
Jolly good ginger.
Yeah, he got tear gassed. He was there. He got tear gassed.
Andy Kim got tear gassed 2 nights ago.
Yeah. Well, I mean, now that they've got this protest zone, maybe there's less chance of violence, because it was starting. I mean, these scenes here the other night, this was night before last, I got to thinking, man, this is going to get, somebody's going to get hurt. And
that's what they want, though, so they have a reason to institute martial law and shut everything down.
Right. Yeah, I'm thinking that's one reason I might be, maybe I feel a little more supportive about what the governor's doing, is she's preventing from us getting that opportunity. One way to look at it.
Mm-hmm.
This whole idea of protest zones, they first came up, seemed to me, I recall, in national conventions. That was the first time I heard about that.
It's the United States of America. The whole country is a First Amendment zone.
Yeah. Yeah. George Mason's Bill of Rights didn't single out a cow pasture. Oh, this is the only place we have free speech. No, it said everywhere. Yeah.
Well, we're getting close to the end. I just got one little detour here real quickly.
Oh, absolutely.
All the power from all these thousands of acres of solar farms around me, all that's going down to Columbus and New Albany to the data centers.
Uh-oh. You're going to trigger blue now. You're going to trigger.
That's where they're going. I wondered where all that.
I mean, I tease you, Boo, but that is a serious issue.
It is a serious issue.
These data centers scarfing up the farmland. Was it Pennsylvania? You pulled a case on that story?
I did on Pennsylvania. There's one in Osawatomie, Kansas, where John Brown had his battle, one of his battles there, and the town said no, and the people said no, and the town made a deal with the developer anyway because they need revenue. And there's a bunch in Michigan, and it's really bad.
Well, ours is the Williams County Solar Project, and all that's going down to Columbus, New Albany. But and then when I went to Toledo yesterday, and there's signs all over the place, no data centers. So they're planning on putting one there, and the people are outraged about it.
Yeah, I mean,
is that when he's celebrating his birthday?
Yeah, I don't know what she's barking at. She's just standing next to me and just barking.
It's because she doesn't like data centers.
Exactly.
Yeah, probably.
Exactly what it is.
She's a very progressive dog.
Winnie's on the case against data centers because they're scarfing up land for her territorial imperative.
Yeah, I guess
there you go.
I guess it's Pennsylvania that I found that article, and she is the representative is trying to make it so that they can't buy up farmland for them. But that's how that one in Michigan, in Saline, Michigan, got through. Is they said, "You can't tell me what to do with my property," and the town didn't have money to fight back, so now they're getting a data center.
Claire, I always want to know now. TV ads are you seeing the Senate race? Is Sherrod Brown keeping up with the Republican on TV ads?
Oh yeah, yep. They're still pretty even. When you watch the evening news, you see 50-50 pretty much.
Okay. Sherrod's got to win.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm starting to look at the Iowa Senate race. The Democrat there has a shot.
Well, Sherrod's attacking Houston about this, this allegiance to the pedophiles and Trump, and not being hard on the pedophiles or anything. So he's attacking them for that, mostly on the ads I see.
Yeah.
I mean, which is very, very important, but it's also like all of the things in this country that need to be fixed, and we can't even get pedophiles prosecuted.
Well, Houston took money from Wexner. He took from Wexner, that billionaire. He's got his name all over Ohio State. He owns half Ohio State, I think. And he took a lot of money from Houston. Took a lot of money from Wexner.
Yep.
Well, we've saved almost 400 souls today. 395 views. That'll work. That'll fit a partitioned Holiday Inn ballroom.
The accordion partition.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
All right. Have you been invited to the cage match, Craig, as a reporter?
He's like, good luck. He's like, he knows exactly what
You know what?
He was trying to charge.
Did you see that story? But I didn't really follow it. Something about how you can't be fat. Fat people aren't allowed. I don't know.
So much weight and so tall, you can't get in.
I mean, because that was my answer to your question is I've lost 35 pounds on Manjaro, but I still need to lose about another 25. I'm still technically called obese. I hate don't y'all hate how they have it's too low a threshold for what doctors call obese.
What they want is they want everybody that's there that looks, they want to put a view of America out because everybody looks a certain way. I mean,
yeah, but this is the thing. we all got mixed up crazy genetics in us from all over the place. We are a mixed bag of melting pot people.
Mm-hmm.
And we're all shapes and sizes. Sorry.
But they only have fascists have one way that people are supposed to look. It's men are supposed to be like all rated out like Hegseth, and women are supposed to look like Mar-a-Lago face.
Yeah.
Well, that's why we're going to end up with Roy Rogers. I don't know why that, but that's what we're doing. And
my grandpa always said my grandpa's family always said that somehow they were related to Roy Rogers, and my grandpa always said, "Yeah, Trigger."
Yeah, Trigger. I can relate to that. All right, and Sunday, don't forget Sunday Serendipity tomorrow with Jack.
Oh yeah,
Jack's.
Oh yeah.
Sunday
How are we not going to talk about Trump?
Bye, Jamie, wherever you are.
Oh, that's right. And we're going to try not to talk about Trump on Sundays. That's right. We're going to try. But I'm like, did you see James Carville said, I've got Trump. He said, I've got Trump derangement syndrome and I'm trying to get worse. That's the way I feel. Okay, we'll end up with Here comes Roy. Talk to everybody tomorrow.
Good day.
Bye.
All the land, let's pause and give that man a hand, cause he's the best hillbilly auctioneer. $35 bid now, $40, 40, will you give me 40, make it 40, beat him up $40, who'll give me 40, who'll make a $40 bid? $40 bid now, 45, will you give me 45, make it 45, bid 45, who will bid a $45 bid? $45 bid now, $50, 50, will you give me 50, make it $50, who'll give me 50, who'll make a $50 bid? $50 bid now, 55, will you give me 55, make it 55, bid a 55, sold to the man out there in a straw hat for $55.